Yo, yo, what is up, everybody? Let me start recording as well. What up, YouTube, It is your boy, Dice Daddy. It has been a fucking minute, I know, and I am so sorry for that. Literally, this last month has been absolute dog shit. My old roommate moved out, and in the process, he stole $650 worth of things from me. He's talked a bunch of shit to my coworkers at work, so I have a weird vibe going on there. He's talked a bunch of stuff to my landlord, and we got a 10-day notice to comply or vacate. And then half of the violations were bullshit, but they are doubling down on some speculative bullshit, so probably facing eviction, who knows. But throughout all of that, we got some good news, and that's nice, you know what I mean? Not all is shit in the life of Dab Daddy, or Dice Daddy. We have an unboxing to do today, a very, very special unboxing from a Kickstarter I backed a little bit ago called Ripcrypt. I actually got hit up by the creator, who offered me a very, very early access copy of the game, and I am so excited to unbox this for everybody today. So we are going to go ahead and get into this thing. First of all, I just love that there's a fucking, the sticker there. It's great. And the black packaging, it fits the vibe. You guys will see in a minute. This guy went all out on this. Hold on. Let me pop this tape. Let's pop the tape. Let me put on the top damn camera as well here. Should help a little bit so y'all can see better. So I apologize for the burn marks and stuff. I wanted to cut out my address there, you understand. Ooh, fucking great vibe already, I gotta say. Look at this. First of all, Ripcrypt is very green and black coated, so awesome. Ooh, a laminated card. That's so extra. I love it. I love the effort put in already, and it looks like there's a lot more than just the game here. That is exciting. Hold on, I gotta read this before we get into that. Can't wait to hear back from you on this. Hope it meets expectations for a pre-release. Thanks so much for getting in touch and for all of the support. It means the world. All the best, Kian. This guy's awesome, honestly. I've chatted with him a little bit on Discord, and he's a very, very cool guy. I've seen a couple of preview videos already of this, and somebody did an interview with him, and he's a very, very nice, kind guy that's very fucking creative, I gotta say. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. Yo, no shot he gave me a fucking dice bag. That's so cool. I guess we can go ahead and retire the Crown Royale bag, because that ain't for dice, that's for alcohol. And bust out the fucking brand new dice bag. That's cool as shit, dude. I am so excited for this. Feels like there's stuff inside too. Oh, there is. Click clacks for the Dice Daddy. Let's fucking go. Ooh. These are just these are so cool because these just match the vibes of Ripcrypt. And so the whole game seems to be played with D8s, which is pretty awesome. It's to increase the pool of chances for things, which most of the time people use the D6 for those kind of things, so it's kind of cool having, a couple extra numbers on there. It gives the 4s and 5s a little bit more hits, you know what I mean? I feel like a little bit more of an even chance. God, that is so cool. Got the black, gray, the green for the fucking Ripcrypt. Some white probably to represent hope in this dark, dark world, I hope. And then this is cool. This is different. It's a, the compass rose in a dice form. I've never seen anything like that. That is unique, and I am very excited for this one. Oh wait, there's another die in here. Ooh, another silver one. So we got 4 silver, 2 green, 2 white, and a cool black compass rose. That's exciting, man. I'm so excited. We're gonna leave all of them inside of the bag to start with, because I'm definitely gonna want to play it first, and then I'll move my my Crown Royale bag of dice over to the brand new dice bag. Bro, thank you so much for this, by the way. I appreciate you so much when you see this. You are fucking awesome, straight up. Some Ripcrypt stickies. You know what that means. New stickies means we gotta put it on the computer here. Make sure we pick a good fucking spot for the homie. Because we want it to be seen, obviously. He fucking went all out and hooked it up with stickers and shit. So, let's see here. I see like a prime real estate slot right here for at least one of these bad boys. I don't think this one will fit here, no, but it'll fit this square one for sure. Boop. Ripcrypt right there, dude. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Get this sticky in its fucking home real quick, and then let's get back into this unboxing here real quick. You gotta love the stickies. Stickers are always a plus. Oh man, this is so cool. Never expect people to hook it up like this. It's so fucking awesome. Wonder if anybody is cultured in the comments. If anybody here has ever heard of the music in the background, let me know. I'm very curious. It's one of my favorite video games from the PS1. Way back in the day. Oh, look at that shit, dude. Ripcrypt. That's so fucking cool. That is so fucking cool. Alright, we gotta figure out where we want this one too, because we gotta put them all on there. Maybe right there. That's oh! Almost died, homie. Sound like fucking Hank Hill too. Jeez. Blooper reel. All good. We still in it though. We are still here and we are still in it despite the malfunction there. Alrighty. Ooh, gotta love the stickers. Gotta love the stickies. Alright, so we go underneath this, which is the hard part. Ah! No. The Ripcrypt sticker has been applied. We are double Ripcrypted up. Good stuff. Gotta support it when you got the stickers. Honestly, people that send me stuff early are getting the best fucking slots. Hell yeah. That Ripcrypt slot is such a good one right there. I love how like bright and standoutish it is. It's awesome. Alright, let's get back into this unboxing here. Ooh, are these laminated? No shot. That's so good. So smart. Oh. They're not, but I'm sure that this would work for lamination. So it's really smart. Having like the, like a fucking, protector for these. Because watch. Now I got my dry erase marker, right? We say, my name is John. Which is not my real name, obviously. But this guy's name's gonna be John, right? Then we go, oh shit, he died. Oh no. I gotta make a new character. Look at that. That is so fucking smart. I might have to steal this idea when I send out stuff for my game. Having little like sheets like that. Because that does make it a lot easier, you know. You could commit. You really could. Or you just use a fucking dry erase marker and keep playing. That's not done. I think I'm going to commit with one of them. Oh wait. Never mind. These are two different characters. That's cool. Oh, this is the hostile character one. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be using the dry erase on that. That's cool. I never seen so. Usually you get a character sheet for games, right? Usually they don't have like a character sheet for the enemy too. That's cool. So it'd be like, you know, you actually get to write out all the fucking stats and stuff and see what you're working with every time you find somebody new. Is this hardcover? No shot, bro. You sent me a hardcover version? Thank you so much, man. That is so fucking cool. So kind of you. Woo! Alright, we're into the bread and butter now. We're getting into the goods. Ripcrypt. Dude, this is so nice feeling. Holy shit. And it looks so good. Like, genuinely. Let's switch up the camera angle here so you guys can see this a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. Ooh, that thing looks fucking good. Wow. It feels nice too, like genuinely. And that's a fucking big book. For a pre-release copy that does not have all of the content or like everything fully edited and like, you know, there or whatever, that is crazy. That is so much content in a pre-release book. Look at that. That's got to be at least 180 something pages. Let me see. Does it have the page numbers on it? Ooh, we get fucking, yeah, 150 pages. 150, 1, 2, 3. 154 pages long. That is crazy. That's so exciting. I'm gonna have such a good time delving deep into this one. The winds of fate. The winds carry the dark fate of the folk, like ash across desolate lands, reaping the blackwood in its rasping howl, provoking the hunt and despair of famine. Breath drawn still over thread of bow, carrying whispers of fear, it sent ever nearer. A sudden flash of teeth beneath an onyx cloak, left seeping till the morrow. Tinder turned o'er sap to spark, rage roused from ember to temper its edge. Surging mist, reeds of iron, shrieks through as many forsaken tombs of stone. Only then does it turn on the armor of ghosts, piercing widowed hearts and ears with song. Now voracious to feed, a leviathan's maw devouring the glass of every stillness. Whirling through the catacombs it descends, the lair of hearth deep into the hearts of heroes, where finally its allure of ancient gifts unfold in the flickering of glimmer of last lamplight. Ooh, that's cool as shit. What's up, Nikolai? What's good? Welcome. Tuning in live while we unbox this bad boy. I appreciate you. A dungeon sprint RPG. So it's advertised as that because I'm assuming with D&D and stuff like that, it's so slow. You're constantly referencing like 100 fucking things just to figure out what you're doing. You know what I mean? And this is supposed to be just fast paced. There's like 4 mechanics, main mechanics. I mean, there's more obviously, but it's like 4 main mechanics you really got to remember. So it's, you know, it should be easy to, yeah, I mean, there's some learning, but when it's there, it should just be easy to get in and go. Unlike D&D where you're constantly looking at shit, you know what I mean? Oh, look at that! Limited pre-release signed, hand signed. Fucking 15 of 20. I love that, dude. This is actually hand signed too. That's crazy. He's got a cool signature. Look at that. 15 of 20. I feel so honored, honestly, to get this. This is so cool. Thank you so much, Keenan. That's so kind of you, man. This guy went hard on this shit. Holy fuck. See, it's inspired by Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. I like how he has an inspiration page. That's cool. Space Hulk. That's a classic. I actually heard about this from one of my good friends. And did some research on it. And it's cool. Very cool. Mordheim. Nice, nice. Warhammer, of course. Dungeon Quest. Morkborg. I didn't know that he was actually inspired by Morkborg. I genuinely didn't know that he fucking, you know, he was into Mork. That's so cool. I'm a Morkborg creator. So cool. Oh, are you Keenan? Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you so much, honestly. This is such a W, honestly. I am so excited. I'm so excited. And this is so much cool inspirations and stuff. Just like the layout is so good. I'm fucking geeking out hardcore here. Ooh. Let's see here. How long is character creation? About 15 pages. That's not bad because I'm assuming they're pretty art heavy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, those things are art heavy hella. I love that. That's cool. This is so exciting. Yeah. And it's like it seems like it's gonna be, there's so much content it feels like, but it also feels like it's gonna be easy to get into, which I'm excited for, just from everything I've seen already online. So, ooh. This is exciting. Do you have any third-party content allowances, or is this just your stuff that you allow? Just curious, because this is awesome. I love the setting, not gonna lie. And as a creator, man, if you allow third-party content, I might have to start looking into some cool shit to make. This is cool. Also, I don't know, you weren't here earlier, but I love these. The fucking cards with the sleeve on there, so I can actually like use a dry erase marker. So smart. That is so smart. I've gotten some pre-release stuff before. Like I've gotten one for a zombie game, which was pretty cool. It was called Grit Dark, Dead Flesh, fucking fire. But the character sheet, I got one, and it was just paper. This makes all the difference having like a sleeve to where I can write on it. That's so good. Rolling dice. Ripcrypt uses 8-sided dice. It's cool having just the one dice set. It's for 2-to-8 players with the keeper-led version, but they do have solo rules, which you gotta appreciate. As somebody that doesn't have a lot of friends, having like access to solo rules is always nice. I'm not gonna go through all of the book here. We're just gonna like skip through a couple pages and look through some stuff. These are the 4 main like status things. Like I'm talking like dexterity, that kind of stuff. This is what that is. I think that he decided to do this based off the interview I heard so that it was more fun. Because everybody knows like what dexterity is, but it's not a fun term. You know what I mean? Gait, that sounds cool. You know, all the G's, I love that. It's all like, phonetically nice. Grit, strength, endurance, and attacking. Grip, leadership, influence, and maintaining morale. So that's like charisma, okay? Glim, reason, intuition, and use of glimcraft in combat. So that'd be like intelligence, I assume, and like some social aspect, I guess, like knowledge too. Gait, moving, running, and shooting in combat, definitely dexterity. That's awesome. I love that. Movement set by your hero's gait, 1 space, 10 feet. So we got a tile-based system, which that's always good. Gotta love having something you can visualize. It's okay. It's pretty good. Each start with a score of 1, so it sounds like you slowly upgrade things as you go, which is kind of cool. New heroes start with 5 guts. Guts are tallied by adding each ability score together. Guts show how much damage a hero can take. Ooh, I love those kind of systems. I recently have been getting into Colossal, which is a solo journaling RPG, right? And the way they use their health is also very similar, where their stat points directly tie in with their health. So the more stat points you have, the more health you have, essentially. I love when things do that kind of thing, because then it feels more impactful when you get more stat points too. It's not just the number that's like, yeah, I'm a little bit stronger. It's like, yeah, I'm literally stronger and I have more health now. You know what I mean? That's cool. Hero card. Hero's starting abilities, movement, and guts to a hero card. Okay, add those to it, yeah. Hero cards can be found at the end of this book. You can also download a print and play copy at gritsilk.com. Okay. You guys need to check this out, by the way. gritsilk.com. Check him out. See, I'm sure is there a... God, I can't remember. I know it was just in Kickstarter. I'm sure he's going to open it up for backer kit at some point so that you guys can get your late copies. But this is cool. I like this a lot. Ooh, fate. Choose a fate path for your hero. So we got to pick like a direction. It's cool he gave those dice out with it too, so we can like, not have to pick like a, direction just by choosing. We can actually like roll for it if we wanted that, that's kind of cool. Let's see what North is. North, Fate of Stone, Winter, Might, and Grit. The Cold Breath of the Summit. Ooh. This is like your whole fucking like back. That's cool. What the hell? Northern folk confront obscurity, disrupt secrecy, and bring clarity in pursuit of truth. Tending towards purity, clarity, loyalty, and honesty. Generally favorable in character, sound in judgment, and reliable. Yo, is this just like fucking, their like neutrality level and stuff like that from like D&D kind of? Like the lawful, neutral, chaotic, good. I like that. See, a lot of times when games make, that they make their own game system, that one is one that's completely taken out. I haven't seen like almost anybody do another like that kind of system like D&D does with the neutrality stuff. So that's kind of cool having your own in there. I like that a lot. I always liked that system. When I play Morkborg, actually, I have these dice. I'll oftentimes, when it's a big decision, I will roll on these ones to decide what my character does. Like how he reacts, lawful, chaotic, good, neutral, evil, that kind of stuff. So if I'm making like a big decision, like there was one time where I could choose to like save a person, and I rolled the dice and my guy chose he was evil, so I straight up murdered that guy. It definitely had some bad consequences on our gameplay, but it was fun, you know, and I wouldn't have done that normally, so it's kind of fun adding stuff like that. Alright, East. Fate of Water, Spring Grace and Gate, the Flowing Green Glowlands. Okay. So each one of these also has like a status grouping too, it feels like, with the grip, gates, glim, and grit. Like the strength, dexterity, that stuff. Seems like each fate also is tied to one of those, which is kind of cool. Yeah, clearly, because it says Northern Path. Heroes bonded with the North walk the path of grit and receive +1 to this ability. Which makes sense, because they said that your guts are 5, and it's based off a total of your starting scores, which you start with 1 in each, which is 4, so I was kind of confused at that at first. I thought they were just giving an extra one. But no, it's for the fate. It ties into it. That's cool. Okay. Smart. Okay. That's kind of cool, yeah. Okay. Alright. Wait, which one did Gate do? Speed and agility. So does your guts affects how much you can move too, right? Okay. Okay, that's cool. Hell yeah. Oh, and then you also got a running movement too. So if you're running, you can move further, but I assume you can't do an action. That's smart. Skills. They got skills too? That's sick. Okay. So when you pick your main, like, fate, you roll on this chart here. Looks like twice. And you get two skills. Or it seems like you can pick them too. But that's kind of cool. Oh, and we get a skill for each and every one of these. That's cool. Hell yeah. These are interesting. Reroll dice when morale checks fail. Increase move and reach in close combat. Damage targets must always check morale. These are kind of cool. These add a lot to the game when you have abilities and stuff. I'm super excited for this. Okay, let's see here. We got some skills. They're fully, you know, they had like the quick guide there, and now it's all like, you know, in depth. That's cool. There's ranks to these too? What the fuck? This is so in depth. Because not only do you have like your skills, they rank up. Rank 4, roll 4 D8s for failed morale. So you got such a high chance of like succeeding at that point. That's so cool. You really feel like the hero at that level, you know? Hell yeah. That's exciting. I wonder how, with that though, this book is going to address like power creep then. Because once you're at that like high level, things are just going to be trivial. Unless there's like some big power creep stuff, which I'm sure that's addressed because this is huge. Turns, 3 phases. Fate phase, action phase, event or morale phase. Okay. Set delve dice for the turn counter, trial difficulty, and then roll for a fate. Heroes take actions following fate from north to east to south to west. Cryptic events eventually unveil encounters and threats. Or, in combat, the morale phase replaces the event phase. Okay. This is really cool, honestly. There's a turn counter, okay. Wonder what happens at the end of the D8. Trial difficulty represents the current conditions the heroes are immersed in. It's used to set the difficulty. Okay, so this literally just talked about what I was saying. Hope they address power creep. They literally do right here. Trial difficulty. Hell yeah. Easy trials have a target of 4 or greater when rolling a trial action. That makes sense because if you're getting a chance to roll 4 dice at level 4 or whatever, rank 4, Having hard be 7 to 8, you know what I mean? Having to roll at least a 7. Rolling 4 dice really does add a little bit of like a, a buffer to that, which is nice. But it's still difficult, which is nice. And if you're not at that high rank and you end up, getting to a hard difficulty trial, you're fucked. That's cool. I like that. That's how it should be. Keeper rolls a 1d8 visible to all players. Fate decides who will act first in the action phase. Fate also boosts those aligned with the Fate for the turn, receiving the edge for all actions. Ooh. So based off what, direction you end up getting, if your character's aligned with that direction, they're going to get like a strength bonus or something. That's so cool. This is such a big W. I was not, I backed this, to be honest with you, and I did not look into the PDF that was provided on the Kickstarter. I just looked at the basic, information provided when I backed it. And I did not realize how deep and in-depth this gets. But it's not, confusing either. This seems very laid out and easy to master, if that makes sense, or easy to comprehend. Maybe hard to master. We'll have to see. But I like that. It feels very light. It's like, how Morkborg is rules light and it's just straight into the action. This is the best of both worlds, where if you want a campaign because you need a little bit more than that rules light aspect, but you don't want the drowning in stupid amounts of text. Plus, this is really easy to read based off how it's written out. When you look at fucking trying to find an example. I don't have any of those D&D books because I'm not into D&D. But when you look at D&D, the books, there's not these big header categories or anything like that. The text is so fucking small, and it's just so much information on every page. And you know how this is 150 pages? It's easy to read each page. Theirs would also be 150 plus pages, but it would also be a book twice the length, and everything is just so hard and small to read. I got dyslexia, I have ADHD. That would be too much for me. This is just the right amount. I like that. And it's got some artwork on each page too, which you gotta appreciate. It's not just the fucking, the headers and the writing. There's something visual to look at on each and every single one. And everything seems to be accounted for from what I'm seeing, which is great. A rules light typically doesn't have everything in-depth accounted for. This is accounted for in-depth, but not too in-depth, with enough room for you to be able to work around things and add your own things to it, which is nice. Gotta say, it's very, very nice. Okay. Looks like diagonal movements are free. They don't cost anything extra, which is nice. Moving one space is equal to 10 feet. A fully equipped hero starts out with moves 4 spaces and runs 8 when life depends on it. I love that too. Being able to run when life depends on it, because think about it, in real life, we get into a fight, somebody threatens us with your life, you know what I mean? You get punched in the face, your adrenaline is going to be kicking. Your fight or flight activates and your reaction is flight. Trust me, that adrenaline is going to get you so much further than a level-headed person would get. Adrenaline is fucking nuts. And this basically accounts for adrenaline. That's so cool. I love that. I'm glazing this so hard right now. This is ridiculous. Alright. Dude, this has potential to be one of my favorite RPGs of all time. This is nuts. Alright. Close combat attacks are made with hand weapons against rivals within reach. I like that. So you got close combat and distance combat, sounds like. Hell yeah. If any result meets or exceeds the difficulty target, the attack hits. For each success beyond the first, add 1 additional point of damage to the weapon strength. What the fuck? That's also really fucking cool. Think about it, guys. What's up, Salty Nick? What's good, homie? This is one of my friends that plays Pirate Borg. One of the, honestly, really cool DM too. Alright guys, so we're taking a look at Ripcrypt if you guys are new here. It's a dungeon sprint RPG with, Morkborg inspirations, Dungeons and Dragon inspirations. This is really cool. I'm a huge fan of this right now. I actually backed this at the collector's edition, backing too, because I saw it and I was like, yeah, we gotta. Looks too good not to. I will say this was very, very affordable too for all the content I'm seeing. I believe it was like $40 for the base, you know, just the hard book version. That's a good deal, I gotta say. This seems like this has a lot of love and effort put into it, and I gotta appreciate that. I love that this is basically Morkborg's attack stuff, because Morkborg, honestly, in my opinion, has such a good, like, combat system, like rolling just to see if you hit or not. I really enjoy that because it's fast-paced and good. But having, like, something where if you succeed, where you do hit, and you continuously hit it, kind of, it's like, you know, think about it. If I punch you, like we're in a UFC fight, I punch you in the face, and you stagger back and you're visibly fucked up, I'm getting hype as I'm going, you know what I mean? That's pumping me up. I'm like, fuck, I'm doing this. I'm in it. I'm winning, you know what I mean? That's gonna make me fucking want to hit harder and more, you know, more speed and all that shit. That makes sense, honestly. Where if you strike and you hit the enemy, you're like, okay, I'm more confident in my blows now. I'm gonna hit him again and it's gonna hit harder. You know what I mean? That's smart. And then also it says failure here, so I'm assuming where if you fail, there's gonna be some cons to that as well. Let me see here. Success and failure. Okay, it's looking like maybe not, which is fine. I mean, sometimes it's probably better not to get punished for failing, you know, other than, you know, having to take a damage potentially. Because, yeah, I guess that could be brutal. There's been so many times in Morkborg where I'll roll to hit, and it's an easy hit, too. It's like, roll a 12 to hit on this guy, and I'll miss 7 times in a row. And I'm like, what the fuck? Imagine if you took extra damage for that. That would suck. Alright, let's see here. Success effects. The attack misses, no damage or effect occurs. If you hit 1, you hit a success. Attack hits, resolve hit location and damage. 2 successes, the attack hits for 1 extra damage, resolve hit location and damage. 3 or more successes, 2 extra damage per hit. That's nice. Let's see here. Reach. Close combat are made with light, modest, and heavy hand weapons against rivals within reach. Spaces in reach are in front of, behind, and to the left and right of the attacker. Diagonal attacks. Hand weapons used to make diagonal attacks drag. Long weapons can be used diagonally without drag. Okay. Long weapons bring diagonal spaces within reach of attackers, like a spear or something, a polearm. Shooting. So we got range stuff. Verify that you got your ammo, weapon is loaded, declare your mark, confirm visibility, cover, range, compare gate for your target difficulty, adjust target for edge and drag. That's cool. Drag, like the further you are away, the harder it is to hit. That's smart. Roll 1d8 for each point of gate. So if you have like 8 points of d8, you roll 8 d8s, that's nuts. Okay. Success effects. 0, you missed. 1 success, you hit. 2 successes, 1 extra damage. 3, 2 extra damage. Smart. Visibility. Only visible opponents may be marked and fired upon. Terrain, walls, closed doors, corners, and other combatants and friendly allies may block visibility. Cover. Shot fired at mark and covers drag. If any portion is blocked from visibility, the mark has cover. We gotta see what drag does. I assume it just makes it harder to hit. Range. Ranged weapons have a mid and max range. Okay. It's indicated with 2 numbers separated by a slash. The first number indicates the number of spaces for mid-range, the second for max range. Let's see here. Shooting in range. Light, modest, heavy. No penalty. Drag with modest and restricted with heavy. Light range weapons are agile and can be effective up close and within reach. Modest range weapons are difficult in drag. Heavy ranged weapons are usable in reach and close combat. I missed what drag does, to be honest, and that seems like that's very important. Maybe that gets, either I missed it or I gotta find it later. I'm just assuming that means it's harder to hit. Crafting? You can fucking craft, dog? What? That's wild. Crafting is a rifle action using glim. Oh wait, hold on. Hold up. Okay, interesting. Crafting is a rival action using Glim to target a subject with craft. First verify that the target is within the artisan's aura. If not, the Glim has been crafted and the action fails. Interesting. Okay. Aura. Artisans may target any combatant within their aura with craft. Targets do not need to be visible, even targets hiding in cover may be targeted. Armor offers no protection from craft. This is like magic, okay. Heavy craft allows artisans to increase and expanse of their aura. To do this, they must completely focus and cannot move or take any other action same turn as the heavy craft is used. Okay, that's very interesting. Alright, hit locations. So there's different armor that protects different things. Which is pretty good. When an armored combatant is hit in combat, roll 1d8 to determine the hit location. Assuming it's more damage in certain areas, you know what I mean? Armor may be equipped in 4 locations, including legs, arms, body, and head. When an armored combatant is hit in combat, roll 1d8 to determine the hit location. Alright. Losing guts. When taking damage, guts are lost. So that's like your health. Okay, but you can also recover it. When more than half of a combatant's guts have been lost, they're subject to a moral effect and must pass a trial in a moral phase to avoid losing morale. That's interesting. If a combatant's guts are reduced to 0, they have taken fatal damage. Guts never fall below 0, instead guts remain at 0 and the subject is knocked down unconscious. Unconscious combatants are vulnerable and unable to defend themselves. Subjects remain unconscious until they receive a recovery from an ally, successful trial fate, or take additional damage. If an unconscious warrior with 0 guts takes additional damage, they die. Warrior's Honor. Fortunately, there's honor left among warriors. Combatants must move to pursue and attack any hostile combatant before attacking an unconscious opponent that no longer presents a threat. Okay, so essentially, if I get knocked down in battle and my buddy's still alive, I can't just get murked. That's cool. Honestly, in Morkborg and other games, you have your character, they die because they get targeted. That sucks. Then you're just kind of just stuck, you know what I mean? This is kind of like, okay, well, I see you're down, but we're still in the middle of a duel. Honorable rules, I'm fighting you until you're done, and then I'm going to dispatch everybody. Okay. Next turn during the action phase, any ally may move within reach of an unconscious subject to make a recovery attempt. Successful, the hero regains consciousness with 1 guts. The hero's life has been saved. Okay, that's pretty good. During the morale phase, any unconscious hero with 0 guts must trial fate. Use the hero's path ability with a normal difficulty target. Fate trials are not influenced by edge or drag. Oh shit, so you can still just die. That's like Morkborg, I like that. Alright. No success, the warrior dies. 1, the warrior survives another round, but they remain unconscious. 2, success. They regain consciousness and they are back. 3, they miraculously stand up with 2 health. They are back, baby. Undergrade. Ooh. Heard there's some works in the making for an overgrade. This is gonna be a huge universe. This is gonna be awesome. Hopes in the dark. Ooh, okay. We get some cool, lore now. We love that. Drift. For 1,000 generations, the drift has consumed the ancient overgrade. An unending canopy of dust and ash, thrashed by the furious and unpredictable winds of fate. Without knowledge of how to forecast the descent of drift, survival overgrade is impossible. Ooh. This is cool. There's a lot of shit here, what the hell? There's like cities and settlements and ministries. That's sick. Cartography. That's nice. Gotta love it. First, use cartography to set trial difficulty on your delve. How challenging will conditions for your heroes be? Will your delve take place in a known settlement or descend in dark and treacherous byways? Ooh. Unknown. They're saying it's hard. That's cool. Alright. So like as a new adventurer, you're going to want to, you know, go through a established dungeon, right? You're not going to want to go through a brand new unknown region, you know what I mean? Because you could die. That's kind of cool. They got a motivation category. You gotta love when you got your fucking, you know, your tables. Your optional tables to give you some fucking lore to your game. You gotta love it. Piecing things together. I love when people do this kind of stuff. This is awesome. Create a unique and compelling opening. So we got a whole, like, scene fucking, like, creation thing. I love that. Roll a d8, we get the alcove. With a camp that's devastated and foggy and murky. That's cool. I like that. Alright. The crypts. The undergrade twists and turns endlessly. A vast series of corridors, tunnels, rooms, and chambers containing all sorts of hazards, traps, and threats. These tools are provided to generate features for your delves. They can be used in advance of sessions or in real time as heroes progress. Set a trial difficulty for each room. Start with stairs or a corridor. Corridors are 4 to 6 spaces. Corridor door leads to rooms. Room doors lead to corridors. Okay. I like that. They tell us like how we can progress through things. It's always fun. Got the room telling us how big it is, what kind of chambers we got inside, if there's hazards, traps, or hostiles. It's always nice. Chambers. They got a bunch of different, like, you know, scene building areas, which is always nice. Got a lot of shit here, honestly. I love when people add a bunch of tables. I love my tables. They add so much to the games. Like, it's great. That's one of my favorite things about Morkborg is it's all table based. Having so much optional, like, rule sets and things that you can add to your world to really generate that fucking awesome, like, storytelling experience. It's smart. I love that kind of stuff. We got good hazards, traps. Let's see how good these traps are. Alright, let's see. Enclosing walls, classic. Claw trap. Flood trap. Hex. Immunity ruins. Net traps. You gotta love random tables, right, Salty Nick? Tripwire alarm. Ooh, look at guards coming after you and stuff like that. Sinkholes, silk webs, toxic gas. That's cool. You could probably have a mix of these too, which is awesome. Like, you could have like a collapse happening while the walls are enclosing, while there's sentries coming after you. That's crazy. That could be cool. That could be real cool. And then they go like more in depth on the fucking hazards and stuff like that. It's full of perilous hazards. So we got things like, you know, trials for dexterity. Trial is hard for heroes equipped with heavy armor. Gate is dexterity, essentially. Success. The hero leaps to a chosen space on the other side successfully. Failure. The hero falls 1d8 times 10 feet. Heroes surviving the fall will require a rope or some other means to escape the chasm. That's cool. Corrosive vapor. The air in this area is vapid and sour. Lingering too long here leaves a bad taste in the mouth and your hero's eyes begin to burn. Grip trial. Success. The hero senses the foul vapor and may stash weapons and cover armor to protect themselves. Heroes may only make improvised attacks when weapons are stashed. Failure. The hero is not fully unaware of the impact of the vapor. For each turn they remain in the area beyond the first, all equipped weapons and armor take 1 point of wear. Oh shit. We got wear and tear for this stuff. I mean, it's a little bit pricey, but the content that it has, I would say definitely worth, to be honest. If the PDF is $29, I would recommend just springing the extra $10, get the book and the PDF. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that's what it was at. Let me see here. This is fucking awesome though so far, I gotta say. Grit silk. Keyboard here. Oops, spelled it wrong. Spelled it wrong. Gritsilk.com. Let's see here. So So it is available. I think it's that much because it's early access, essentially. It's not fully out, like, you know, it's still in the pre-order section for printed copies and stuff like that. $29 for the PDF. The PDF is very well, like, organized, though. So it should be something that you're able to, like, easily move around with, like, with links and stuff like that. He worked hard on this kind of stuff. Like, it's not just your basic, like, gotta scroll through the PDF. And he actually, like, did a good job of making it so it looks good in the PDF form. Like, it looks different than the actual book does. You know what I mean? Like, there's more colors and stuff like that, which is nice. The control board is basically the, what's it called? The fucking... The, GM screen, essentially. But $20 for a GM screen is pretty good and affordable, I think. It looks sick. But yeah, $49 for the core rulebook is a pretty good deal. I believe when I did it on the Kickstarter, it was $39 and it came with the PDF. But I can't remember. It's been a minute. The premium one looks so good too. It's a huge book. There's 150 pages to it, you know what I mean? You're definitely getting your money's worth, I would say. It's not just like, you know, a typical Morkborg expansion. That's like, you know, 15, 20 pages. This is like fucking the equivalent of Pirate Borg, to be honest. But like a whole new system that's not Morkborg related. So it has a whole bunch of like core mechanics and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Tripwire alarm. A set of bells ring when a hidden tripwire is crossed, alerting hostiles nearby. Roll on the threat table to determine hostiles to determine the encounter. Encounters. I do like that there's artwork on every page. It's just so easy to read. Encounters, people, places, and items. See if they're friendly or not. We see what kind of person we encounter. Subject of interest. They can have a bounty on them. Their motive. Bad breath. They want to beat your ass because they got bad breath. Places. A bunch of different places. We got items. Kit or pack. Leather or cap. Hell yeah. Lots of good stuff. Downtime. Recovery is critical when delving. Rest, a short break. 1 turn spent with a medkit or some rations and recovers 1 damage. Snooze is a 1 to 2 hour nap which on itself is restorative enough to recover 1 damage. When combined with medicine and food, recovers 2. Sleep recovers 2 damage or 3 with medicine and rations. When combined with a hearty cooked meal, 4 damage are recovered. Gold and glory. No guts, no gold, no glory. No gold, no glory. Gold. Most folks have never seen a gold coin. Gold coins are bull. Gold is exceptionally scarce. 1 gold coin is worth 100 silver pieces, or about 3 months of well-kept living. Silver coins are bits. Pay for 1 hard day of labor, 1 silver piece is worth 10 copper. Trade folk deal in silver when copper is tedious. Copper pennies or bobs. Copper pieces are common currency for many goods and services. 1 bob will buy a meal or common everyday items. That's pretty interesting. So we got like a full like system for money. It's not just one type of currency either. When heroes prevail, they gain glory. Heroes gain glory for the difficulty level of each encounter they survive. Okay. Heroes also gain glory for guts lost and taken in combat. Rank. Rank investment is made by investing glory step by step. So you get to hold on to your glory and then you can invest it later to get like, you know, the rank ups and stuff. Okay. This is cool. So they had those abilities and stuff like that. They had different ranks and stuff like that. So it sounds like the more you play and the more glory you get, the more you can like invest into these like different like skills and stuff like that. And you can choose which skills you want to invest in. So you can essentially, the more glory that you have, the more you can invest in these skills to get like different abilities that are stronger and stuff like that. That's cool. Okay. Grit path. So it tells us like what increases as we add to our, our stats. Pretty good. Gear. Keep your lamp well lit, your gear well kept, like your life depends on it, because it does. There's weapon wear. Crude weapons have no wear and do 1 damage. If a crude weapon takes wear, it is broken and unusable. Okay. Black powder wear. Black power wear. Black powder. When any black powder weapon takes its last point of wear while being fired, the weapon explodes? Jesus Christ! You're dealing damage to yourself to be able to hit somebody. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Able weapons can be used one-handed with a shield or two-handed. When used two-handed, able weapons are considered long. Okay. Crude heavy. Heavy weapons require 2 hands and cannot be equipped with other weapons or a shield. Their size, weight, and durability maximizes damage. Attacks made after moving with heavy weapons drag in combat. Heavy ranged weapons may not be used in close combat. Okay. If you get shot with a fucking loud rifle, you have to test a morale check. That's kind of cool. So we got different types of, weapons with different wear meters and stuff like that. They got different prices for these kind of things too if you want to purchase them, which is kind of cool. You got guns, you got fucking blow darts, shit like that. Damn, like it seems like a very valid price differences. Blowgun, 10 money, right? $260 for a pistol, because a pistol's gonna do a lot of damage, you know what I mean? Makes sense. Makes sense you don't just gain access to that instantly, you know what I mean? Got your armor, your items, some kits. Give you some, some stuff. Delve kits are packed into a backpack with a bedroll, wool blanket, oilcloth, awning, cordage, lantern, 4 torches, tinderbox, mess kit, water skin, and 50 feet of rope. Sleep during downtime is impossible without this kit. Okay. Got your goods you can purchase, your food, drink, and lodging. Some oddities that you can pick up. These are cool. Just like bonus things that you can use to bonus alchemy type items. It's kind of nice. I like alchemy. Trinkets. Alright. It's probably for money. Glimcraft. The ancient artisan practice of drawing glim through aura to focus, flex, and fract craft. That's magic. So we got the different types of magic. Aura. Artisans wield glim through aura using 3 aspects to focus, flex, and fract glim. Focus. Focus aspect concentrates glim to pinpoint restorative and destructive effects. Flecked aspect redirects glim, bending energy and outcomes to the will of the artisan. Probably to dodge. Yeah. Fract. The fract aspect disrupts and disperses glim to confuse and vex adversaries. Ooh. Blind them, that kind of shit. That's cool. Focus craft. So now they got all the deep stuff. Like what it does. And you can also advance all these too. That's cool. This is gonna be a long-term game. That's awesome. With all these ranks and stuff. There's a lot of content here. Geist. The undergrade darkness is inhabited by both majestic beasts and terrifying horrors. Oh, Bestiary. We love it. We love it. These are cool. What the fuck? There we go. Now we got the artwork too going. Love artwork. You can definitely tell all these inspirations. That's fucking awesome. That's a lot of shit, dude. And these are unique too. Lurk. Lurk are imposing creatures whose chromatic scales adapt in color, blending into folded rock where they lurk in solitude. They hunt by silently extending mantis-like arms, revealing curved serrated claws to decapitate their prey. That thing's fucking terrifying looking. Remind me not to enter this undergrade ever in real life. This shit sounds terrible. Slab crab. I like that. Dark Souls style crab. Smargor. I like that name. That thing's terrifying. Womp grass. These names are fucking awesome, dude. What the hell? Vault of Sorrow. An introductory delve through the ancient aqueducts. Ooh, we get our own little introduction, little go. Interesting. Interesting. Got some bosses and stuff. Crypt kit. Print and play hero sheets, hero cards, craft cards, and crypt cards. So if you get the book, you can just copy, print these bad boys out. He hooked me up with these. Like printed and good to go. Smart to laminate them. Craft cards. These are cool. We didn't get a craft card, but that's okay. These are so cool. And here's like the quick reference rules. I love when they have quick references. Always nice. Fucking awesome, dude. Thank you so much, Keenan. I appreciate you so much for this. This is awesome. I like that the quick reference is also in the front too. They got a front and back quick reference that are different, slightly. Like this is like the purchasing stuff. And then in the back you got the actual play quick reference. Smart to have that in the back because you've already read everything now. Easy access, the very back. But thank you so much, man. I'm gonna treasure this for a long time. This is going in my collection, never to be sold. 15 of 20. I am so fucking happy to have this, man. Like, this is awesome. This is awesome. Honestly, when my Kickstarter version comes in, I think I might pick up another one and do a giveaway. And give away one of these. Because this is awesome. I'm fucking so excited for this. This is going to be an absolute banger to play, dudes. So, thank you so much again. Keenan from Ripcrypt, a dungeon sprint RPG that can be played solo or with up to 8 players. 154 pages of awesomeness. It's going to be probably a lot more when it comes out, to be honest. This thing is awesome. It feels good, looks good. It's rules light enough to where I can learn this fairly quickly, I think. I think this is going to take me less than a week to really fully comprehend all the rules and stuff like that. And then it's just going to be us playing the shit out of it, which I'm excited for. I'm very excited for this shit. This is awesome. This is going to be a top tier gaming experience for me. Thanks again, man. I highly recommend you guys check him out on gritsilk.com. Let me see if I can get that shit good for you guys here. Wait, no, this one. This one, display capture. Get rid of this one. Bada bing, bada boom. Get rid of myself. Sorry, I know I'm pretty, but get rid of that. Oh, wrong one. Or my, there I'm at. There I'm at. Wrong one. This one. Here we go, baby. Gritsilk.com. Get you guys this fucking pre-order in before it's not pre-orderable no more. Right now, the only time you can get this premium rulebook is during the pre-order, so make sure you get it. Otherwise, RIP, you're not gonna be able to get this really cool cover. I pre-ordered that one. I actually pre-ordered the collector's edition with the signatures and shit. But $59, that's a good deal. $49, that's a good deal. $29 for the PDF, $9 for the control board, also a very good deal. I gotta say, he went ham on these digital rules. Like, they're actually like easy to access, and they're made to be able to be used on a tablet sideways if you want, or upright. They're colored. They look nice. You know what I mean? Should have like linkable, clickable things, which is nice. Yeah. The control board, this is your GM screen. Your easy access stuff. So you basically have all the rules just like there, ready to go. Worth. I will say it is definitely also worth picking up if you're going to pre-order it. And you pre-order either the core book or the premium rule book, which is the same thing, just better cover arts and stuff. Recommend picking up the control board. It's $19. That's a steal. The fuck? It's cool. Look at that. It's a GM screen. It's going to be premium. You put it up in it, like, you know, that's what your players see at the top. What you see at the bottom is this, you know what I mean? Well, it's in front of you. It's going to be cool. I'm excited for mine. I went all in on this one. So, just saying. And he actually reached out to me out of the kindness of his heart to give me a play copy. So, thank you so much. Again, I'm so excited. Anyway, guys, again, sorry for the lack of content this month. I have been going through so much. We are facing potential eviction. It has been absolutely brutal here. If you guys do want to help me out at all, My mic was off, damn it. Said I've been going through some hardships. It's been hard. I've been, going through fucking an eviction right now. I got my links up here if you guys do want to help out financially. I got my Cash App and my PayPal over there. If you guys can't help out financially, I just ask that you guys hang out. Drop a comment on YouTube. Any comment on YouTube on one of these kinds of videos guarantees you a entry in for my dice giveaways on the end of the month. So, get you in on those. Why not? But I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in, commenting after the fact, hanging out after the fact. I hope you guys enjoy this, honestly. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna definitely be doing some playthroughs on stream for sure. I gotta make some terrain first and get some minis made, I think. I'm excited for this one. But this definitely so far meets and exceeds my expectations, and I am so excited for the real game. Is this one worth the $29 PDF or the $49 hard copy or $59 premium copy? Buy the premium copy. I'm telling y'all, it is worth $59. $59 gets you a video game that has a lot less content nowadays than this provides. This I can see myself playing for like months and months on end. For reference, I love Morkborg, but the core Morkborg rulebook thing I use very rarely, and I played the dungeon one time, and I might play it like one more time, to be honest. I don't see myself replaying that one. I see myself using a lot of other Morkborg products, obviously. I love Morkborg, but it's not really the replayable thing I'm looking for. This, Ripcrypt, yeah, that's it. It's the move. Check it out. Gotta say, check it out. Anyway, guys, I'll be making more content soon, I swear. I got some stuff that I've been told that I've been given for a review copy as well, like fucking that one right there, Plague of the Piranha Flies. That one's a cool one. I'm planning on doing a full campaign of that one. It is a Morkborg campaign where it's not just a one-shot. It's like, 7 sessions potentially of awesomeness. It's cool. It plays out more like a D&D type campaign. That's how it's more written style like, which is cool. And then I also have an art book that I'm going to be doing a review of very soon as well. And then also the Colossal review as well. So look forward to those. They're definitely coming, especially after we get this eviction stuff settled. We got like 6 more days for our 10-day notice to comply or vacate. So wish us luck, because life is really hard right now. But do know shit's coming. I have been working on my solo RPG as well, inspired by Dark Fort, which is what made Morkborg. It's called A Dragon's Den. It'll be on Kickstarter, hopefully in February. Almost everything is done. I got the character sheets I'm working on. It should be good. We got playtests going on right now. If you guys are interested in a playtest copy, hit me up. I'll give it to you for free to try out. All I ask is for a genuine, honest feedback and a review of your own, how you felt about it. You can be honest and say, this shit sucks. And thank you. I'll add you to the playtest review section in the back. And, I appreciate the feedback. But anyway, much love, guys. Have such a good day. Fucking thank you again, Keenan. Awesome fucking job on this book. Definitely awesome job. Congrats on your success. You guys go check out Ripcrypt because you guys need to fucking check it out. This shit's sick. Stay high.